In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a 12-column grid in Figma. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Let's dive right in. First things first, open Figma and create a new design file. To do this, navigate to your Figma dashboard and click on the New Design File button. Once you're in, you should see a blank canvas ready for you to start designing. Now that we have our design file ready, let's move on to creating a new frame. Think of a frame as the structure for your design. Head to the top menu, select the Frame tool, and draw your desired frame size on the canvas. This can be any size that fits your project. If you need a specific size, you can manually enter the dimensions in the Properties panel on the right side of the screen. Next, it's time to activate the Layout Grid feature. With your frame selected, navigate to the right-hand menu and look for the Layout Grid option. You'll want to click on this to make it visible. The Layout Grid helps you maintain structure and alignment in your designs, so it's essential to set this up right from the beginning. Now let's talk about columns. Under the Layout Grid settings, you'll see an option labeled Columns. Go ahead and check that option. By doing this, you're indicating that you want to have columns in your layout. Once you have checked the option for columns, you will notice an option to change the number of columns. This is where you can set up your 12-column grid. Simply change the count to 12. When you adjust this, you'll see the grid lines appear in your frame, showing the distribution of columns that will help guide your placement of elements. But we're not quite done yet. It's also important to adjust the type of layout, margin, and gutter to fit your design needs. You can do this in the same Layout Grid settings. Adjusting these parameters will determine how much space there is between your columns and the edges of your frame. Take a moment to experiment with different values for these settings and see how they affect the grid. By the end of this process, you'll have a fully functional 12-column grid that will serve as a foundation for your design projects. A grid like this provides a uniform layout that simplifies alignment and enhances the overall visual balance of your design. So, to recap, we opened Figma and created a new design file, added a frame where our grid would sit, activated the Layout Grid option, set our columns to 12, and finally adjusted the margins and gutters for a perfectly tailored grid. And that's it. You now know how to create a 12-column grid in Figma. This grid can help you create neat and organized designs that are easy to follow. Remember, working with grids can significantly improve your design workflow and ensure consistency across your projects. If you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more useful tips. Happy designing!